Yeah, he was very unlucky with that 7th dart in the treble 20. It just kicked across, so it put the flight right across the treble. And that's why he took his time and had to switch. If that had been sitting right up in that treble 20 and he could slam the 2nd dart into it, then we may have had a 9-darter.
Yes, 84 59. In 2 for most players is treble 20, double 12, but there are players around who do go the treble 16, double 18 route. There are a few players around who go that way to get the 180s, and he almost got another there. What a performance from Manley, who's now averaging 97.46. Ovens 97.01. This is a very, very high quality contest. Figures speak for themselves.
Yeah, it certainly is a good scoring game. The only thing that's let Denis Ovens down is his percentage on doubles. 85. And he's going to have to step that up considerably if he's going to hold on to Peter Manley, because he's been practicing a lot, really tuning himself up. He had a good Vegas, and he's come into here as Denis Ovens fills it up for his 3rd 180 of the match.
And he's yet to win a leg when he's hit a 180. Lost the 2nd leg, which frankly should have won. Lost the 3rd leg. Now the 8th leg. Although he is leading, he's on a bogey number, but he ought to be first to the double nonetheless.
Well, he wants one treble. He doesn't really want to switch. He'd rather have the straight ton, but he's going to go 18s. Now that's a good pick-off, good thinking.
Yes, this is where a 140 from Manley can change matters a little. 135 will have to do.
95.
To leave 114, so 68 for Ovens for 5-3.
Yeah, and he needs it. Needs to hold his throat. Can't let Peter Manley break him again. 16 or 8. He's got to go 16. Yeah, he's been hitting this. He's hit it twice before. Will he hit it this time? And he does. The double 16, he's got to leave that all the time now. That's the 3rd time he's hit it.
Rod, and it's the 3rd time he's hit it first dart. He's hit 3 doubles in this game, and they've all been 16s, and each time it's been first dart. In other words, whenever he's gone for a double at another time on the other 9 occasions, because he's 3 out of 12, they've all missed, obviously. But none of them at that double 16. Yes. Try and aim,
60.
Try and make sure you get down to that double 16. It isn't always convenient, it isn't always possible, but make it so if you can.
102.
As for Manley, does it really make any difference? I don't think it does it? Although he's doing well at double 10 in this match so far.
No, I think you're right with Peter. I think he's so confident on his doubles, anything will do. But when you're playing well, and I tell you what, you could fit an absolute barn door. That looked. Couldn't believe, he'd be very disappointed that he missed that, because that was huge.
One has to emphasise that it isn't quite as big as it looks when our camera homes in on it. It isn't quite as big as that to the player. Still quite a small target. But you do throw darts one relative to others in terms of weight and distance, and yes,
60.
This time not even one treble.
No, Peter Manley's got the throw here. Although that is a very loose dart for Peter. But how many times do we see him throw that loose dart and follow it straight up with a treble 20? But the problem is when these players who throw these loose darts come up against I know we talk about Phil Taylor a lot, but you don't see Phil Taylor miss the big number very often. Gives himself more darts at the double than anyone, not only because he's a great scorer, but because he's tight on the big numbers.
60.
Yes, in fact, the times when Phil Taylor misses the big number as such that one can almost remember them. They're in very, very tense moments. They did once or twice in that final against Barneveld, and those are the occasions when you realise that pressure gets to everybody, no matter who it is, at some stage, at some time.
Well, big chance here for Denis. gone for the 25 to leave 76, so if he comes back, guarantees him at least one dart at the double top or double 18. But Peter Manley is going to have to go for the bullseye. But you never know with Peter. No, he's going to go 20s, sorry, it should be 20s. Yeah, another 20 for the bull. What did I just say about missing big numbers, John?
Yeah, 20-20 bull was
28.
the reason why he went that route and not the one we recommended.
76.
So 76 for Ovens, and he will go the way suggested there. Now that leaves him with 20 for double 18 by the... Oh, and he's missed big 20. Well, well, well. Incredible. Unbelievable.
40.
Well, he had a chance to break back there, and he may regret the
He
fact that
requires
he hit that
62.
big 1 instead of big 20. What a miss.
Well, Peter may only get one dart at the double, which he will, and he's missed a big number, although it isn't that essential, that big number. He wants double top. Well,
42.
there's 3 big numbers we've seen missed in the
Dennis
last 9
required
darts.
36.
Dennis Ovens here, 36, to break back, to get it back to 5-4.
Well, when you have a bad leg, it hurts. And this is a bad leg for both players. But the hurt will not be as much from Manley. Now, he's won it, takes a 6-3 lead.